Next question from compiler design again. Consider the productions A tends to PQ and A tends to XY. Each of the 5 non-terminals A, PQ, Z and Y has 2 attributes. S is a synthesized attribute and I is an inherited attribute. Consider the following rules. They have given 2 rules here and they are asking which one of the following is true. So first see the options, whether it is only rule 1 is L attributed, only rule 2 is L attributed, neither, both. See, first of all, what is meant by L attributed and what is meant by synthesized and inherited? L attributed means it allows both synthesized attributes and inherited attributes, but the restriction is all the inherited attributes must be evaluated either from the parent or left hand side siblings only. Even though it is inherited attribute, but that should not be evaluated from the right hand side siblings. For example, if I take a production like this, A tends to PQ, here A is parent and PQ are children, and same way another one, A tends to XY, so here A is parent and XY is children. Then synthesized attribute means attribute value at a node is evaluated from children. For example, if you are having here A dot S, then this must be evaluated in terms of the P attribute and Q attribute, that is synthesized attribute evaluated from the children. Then inherited attribute means, see, it can be, for example, you are saying that X dot I, then inherited means either it can be evaluated from the parent or any sibling. If it is inherited attribute, any sibling can be evaluated, but if you want to use such inherited attributes in the L attributed, that must be evaluated only from the left hand side siblings. So if X dot I equivalent to Y dot I means if X can be depending on the Y, we can call it as inherited, but that cannot be used in the L attributed. So then, so they have given the first rule. See, P dot I equivalent to A dot I plus 2, right? 2 they have given, A dot I plus 2. So here P is evaluating from the parent. So then it is inherited attribute, no problem, because it is evaluating from the parent only. Then coming to the Q dot I equivalent to P dot I plus A dot I. So Q dot I equivalent to P dot I plus A dot I. So this is evaluating from the left side siblings and parent. So no problem with this also. Then A dot S equivalent to P dot S into P dot S plus Q dot S. A dot S equivalent to P dot S plus Q dot S. So that is a synthesized attribute. Anyway, L attributed allows all the synthesized attributes and the inherited attributes which are evaluated from the parent or left hand side sibling. So here it is evaluating from the parent, here it is evaluated from the parent and left hand side sibling, and here it is evaluating from the children only. So no problem with the rule 1. So rule 1 is L attributed grammar. Then L attributed rule, we can say that. And coming to the rule 2, say X dot I equivalent to A dot I plus Y dot S. So X dot I equivalent to A dot I plus Y dot S. See, X is depending on the right hand side sibling. So that we can call it as an inherited attribute, but that is not allowed in the L attributed. So then rule 2 is wrong. Then answer is only rule 1 in L attributed grammar.